Okay, so Abhishek, tell us why we're all here today.
All right, first and foremost, welcome everyone to this. It's not a very comfortable afternoon to be outside, but thanks for coming in. Well, we are here for a very important cause.
Well, recently I believe you guys have just signed up with Rihanna as the training ambassador, and there's a big surprise for India as well. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. What I want to ask you is this: why the focus on women's fitness?
Look, Puma is the fastest global sports brand, and in India we have the leadership position in the category of sports. So focus on fitness and training is a very, very natural choice for us. Now, a lot of interesting things happening in India in this regard. More than ever, Indians are getting into fitness. And if you see, this is a phenomenon not just in metropolitan cities like Bombay, Bangalore, Delhi, but in many more cities. And what we call is India is inching towards what will be a fitness revolution.
Well, more power to that.
Yes, and you know, something very interesting trend on that, Shruti, is women actually are taking more to marathon. The growth in women running and going to gyms and taking to fitness is actually far more than that's happening in the men's category.
The women are coming forth. They're not just running marathons, they're aiming to win marathons, and I hope they do.
Yeah.
But talking about a performance brand, what is Puma's approach to the category of women's fitness?
Well, we have a two-pronged approach on this. The first, of course, is to launch global products which are innovative and very, very technology-oriented. And in that regard, actually, today, we'll launch the product, the Pulse XT, which is the most dynamic footwear ever launched by Puma. It is extremely lightweight. And the good thing is that this product can be used by women across fitness activities, whether indoor or outdoor. And this also has, just so that you know, a proprietary Puma technology, which is on the footbed, which makes the product very, very comfortable and very flexible, as well as very stable. So I think that's the approach. We will continue to launch exciting products like the Pulse XT, which we do today. The second approach towards women's fitness is that we will associate ourselves with people who are credible in the space. In this regard, for example, for the Pulse XT, we have associated ourselves with Aoife Shroff, the celebrity trainer as well as a fitness expert. She's actually putting for us together a very unique event. This is the first of its kind women's fitness assessment camp that's going to happen in Bombay.
Okay.
So very exciting, and I think it will be a great event. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm sure all the women in the city are looking forward to it, and for the latest addition to Puma's family. Of course, you're looking fantastic in your gear as well.
Oh, well, what can I say? It's Puma. You can't go wrong, actually.
Okay, so quickly, Abhishek, how did you guys decide to go with Jacqueline?
Well, Shruti, you're asking me very easy questions today.
I have some tough questions. Would you like me to ask you those?
Well, look, I mean, people know her to be a glamorous public figure because of her on-screen as well as her public appearances. But, however, I think fewer people would know that she is a powerhouse of energy. She is a great dancer, a fantastic swimmer. She runs.
I know martial arts.
I'm still saying good things.
Yeah, exactly.
She does all forms of fitness, whether it's Zumba, Pilates. She plays sports, badminton, basketball, horse riding, track running. Do I really need to say why, Jacqueline?
No. I don't think you need to say it. But now I want to ask Jacqueline. Jacqueline, why Puma? Why did you decide to align yourself with this brand?
You know, I think, like Abhishek was saying, I am someone who loves fitness. And I do all these things not because, for the sake of it, or to look a certain way. I actually do it because I have a genuine love. I love the feeling you get when you're fit and you feel strong. you know, I've worked out with this beautiful lady over here as well, and she introduced me actually to yoga. And I remember just that feeling I had after doing Aoife's classes, just thinking, wow, this is making me feel so good. And you know, I just feel like we have the same ideologies. You know, with Puma, it's about fitness, and it's about you know, the kind of technology and the passion that they also put into their gear is amazing. I've always been a huge fan. And it's crazy that I'm seeing myself up on posters, you know, with
looking fabulous, by the way.
Puma, it's like, it's so cool. And that photo shoot was really hard, by the way.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was. We did some like crazy stuff at that photo shoot.
Well, it's a good thing that you're an actor, because we can't tell.
Oh, okay, cool. I made it look easy.
You make it look really easy.
Good.
Well, okay. I'm going to ask you to just take a little leave for a very, very short while, because now we're going to focus on the women, like you guys are focusing on women's fitness. So thank you, Abhishek. Thank you for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now, ladies, can I have you guys up on stage here?
Okay.
A little closer.
Okay.
As you can see, Jacqueline, these guys aren't going to let you off easy.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a little thing happening here, which I know that Aoife has designed along with Puma, because I saw them working on it in the morning.
Okay.
She is. She's a hard taskmaster.
The stuff is you, Jackie.
No. Oh my God. I'm like not. I'm kind of like getting a bit afraid right now.
Okay, so we're going to do this in a little bit, but before that, I want to first ask Aoife. Aoife, as a fitness expert, what is it that you look for in a fitness routine?
I look for the 3 pillars of fitness. They're culturally known all over globally, and that's strength, stamina, and flexibility. And if we can have those elements together, you can do a lot of creative stuff, but making sure that those elements are in would make sure it does it for me at least. Yeah?
Okay, and when you're talking about flexibility, is there any particular way one can get a basic assessment of how flexible a person really is?
Oh yeah, sure, lots of ways. You want to see something?
Yeah, of course I do. Don't we want to see? And I'm sure everyone want to try them as well, but we'll do it at home, not here.
So we'll do it first, and then all of you guys come and do it later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
I am holding all
This
of
is
you
not
guys
just
to
chatting.
it. You can't just sit and take pictures, okay? All of you media, come on. You have to do what I do.
Okay, come on, let's
Yeah?
see. Let's see. So,
let's do something simple on the
Okay.
triad.
Aoife, you look fit as ever.
Well, you look great yourself, Shrew.
Okay. Firstly, thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Since you know the women's fitness space so well, Aoife, what in your opinion is the big trend that's about to come?
Well, I think the 2 big trends now with women, especially, is that we've really finally understood the importance of wearing the right gear. Wearing the right gear doesn't just mean you're looking good. Of course, that's really important to us, especially if you're a woman. But it also makes sure that you're protected and safe, and you're not going to be putting yourself out there for injury while you're training.
Okay.
The other great trend I've been seeing with women is that they finally realize the importance of being strong. I mean, gone are the days where you could just diet yourself to death and just fit into a small size of a dress. People do realize how important it is now to look strong, be flexible, and make sure that you've got great cardiovascular strength.
Okay, so women are not just looking good, they also want to feel good, which is a good thing. Okay. Speaking of women and their training needs, Abhishek, this one's for you. Post Rihanna, what's the big news for India?
Well, I would actually like to introduce to you somebody who is in her own right, very, very credible, and somebody who owns this women's fitness space in India. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call on stage somebody who is the latest addition to the Puma family, Puma's training ambassador, Jacqueline Fernandez.
Woo! Can we please have Jacqueline up on stage?
telling you. No, seriously, like I think sports fashion is something that is just taking over the world. And for me, it's extremely important because I love looking good, like while I'm working out. It just makes me feel really good as well.
True.
I love picking out my gear just as I would pick out an outfit for the day. I love picking out my sportswear. So, and Puma has such amazing colors and designs and materials. So, but I do a bunch of things. My routine has been, over the years, really eclectic.
Okay.
And I try to fit in at least 4 times a week of Pilates.
Wow.
Because we travel a lot as well. If I'm not able to reach a Pilates studio, I'll do a little bit of weights. Weight training is really important for your strength. I incorporate it with a lot of yoga because flexibility is really important as well. And dance has been a major factor of my fitness because I use it in my movies. It's very important for me, and at the same time, it's fantastic for cardio. It's fantastic for stamina. And, these are things that keep you really fit, but at the same time, they're really enjoyable as well. Yeah, they're a lot of fun to do. Once or twice a week, I try and do my horse riding,
Wow.
So, I mean, it's seriously like I just wake up on certain days and I'm like, okay, what do I feel like doing today? And that's it. It's like the 1 hour that you actually give yourself because we actually don't. We're so caught up in our work or in, whatever it is, in our personal lives that we actually don't give ourselves that 1 hour a day. And there's so much focus and love that you can give yourself just through working out for that 1 hour.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you chose to endorse a fitness brand.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those things you do every day.
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, it's just about, making it enjoyable and finding what works for you. So for me, just throwing in a bunch of different things a week really works for me. So I love it.
Fantastic. If I do day in and day out, what exactly is your fitness regimen?
Oh, well, it's really a discipline. I work out with weights 3 times a week, yoga on a daily basis, and then I put in some kind of cardiovascular activity every day, so jogging, cycling.
Okay. Well, since you girls are here... and stronger.
Yeah.
And buy more Puma gear.
Exactly. And look really fashionable and cool
Yes,
while you're doing it.
why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Quickly, having done what you just did, how does the shoe feel?
Well, I have to say the Pulse XT is something that has been with me now since we've done the photo shoot. I did the entire photo shoot using the Pulse. And first of all, it just feels like you have no shoes on. It's an amazing, amazing technology. It's extremely light. It's got something different to it. Like I said, the front of the gear,
Yes.
the flap is not separate. It's attached. Yeah, I just think it looks really cool as well.
Yeah, they're
So,
super comfy.
Super comfy, yeah. I think you
Aoife,
agree.
what about you?
Yeah, you know, I'd like to say, Shruti, I've had the opportunity of trying on a lot of gear, doing different stuff that I do. And this one really fits the bill. It fits the bill because it allows you to take care of, if you're doing strength stuff, you could use it at the gym. You could run in them. Of course, you can't swim in them, but you could if you wanted to.
I'm sure you can.
I'm sure we will soon enough. Abhishek's listening.
Yeah, exactly. They look
And
quite
also with flexibility stuff, it's difficult to find a shoe at the gym where you could weight train and then get into your stretching towards your cool down and
Yeah.
still keep your shoe on.
Yep.
I mean, this is one that would
Yeah.
allow you to do that.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And,
Well, and?
and very important, I don't know about you guys, but I care, I think it's excellent value for money.
Yes,
when you
that
compare
it
it to
is.
everything else in the market, it's excellent value for money.
And
Yes.
Let's just go on.
it doesn't just go with sports gear. It goes with like everything, I think.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
could
like
just
if-
wear these with
if
a pair of
honestly,
jeans
yeah,
or a
if
pair of
you're heading
shorts.
out from the gym and you need to be somewhere and you don't want to be in your gym wear, you can still wear these shoes, and I think they look really cool with anything, a blazer or a shirt, jeans, whatever it is. Yeah.
True.
So they're fashionable.
They're super.
Well.
And that's very important for me.
But it's time to get the gentleman back up on stage in his really cool blue shoes.
Oh, by the way, because he's from Puma as well, and they're all really fit, people who work at Puma. He's going to... Here you go, Abhishek.
He's going to do the split.
Help him get up on it. Don't worry, me and Aoife are here for you.
I am in the business of fitness.
And also, one second, I'm coming to your defense here. We're focusing on women's fitness today.
You got it. I mean, I would be diluting the objective.
Yeah, I know you can't. You
if I
can't.
do
Please
something
don't
like
steal our thunder.
This
Okay,
is
just
about
look
women's
cool in
fitness.
your
You know what?
Forever Faster t-shirt
Yeah.
and your cool blue shoes,
I think
but
you-
don't steal our thunder. This is about Jacqueline and Aoife.
And this is
And
not,
women's fitness.
and
Yes.
not about jeans splitting.
Exactly.
Time splitting, not the jeans.
Not the jeans, not the jeans.
Well, we just saw what happened here. Aoife, can you quickly tell us what the women in Bombay can expect over the weekend?
Well, it's for the first time that we're going to be doing a camp like this. Usually when women think of fitness, they don't, it's just like, let's do something and see how that goes. But here we'd actually help women to assess themselves. And you can check yourself on the 3 parameters, which is strength, stamina, and flexibility. So you could score high on one and not on the other. And that would give you a great opportunity to actually design your training program from there on. And we're going to do like really cool reports where you can find out how you fared in the assessment, and from there on what stuff you can do to actually make your training fitness regime better and more effective.
Excellent. So for all the women in Bombay, you have a great opportunity this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We're going to have the first ever women's fitness assessment camp happening at the PVR area of Phoenix at Lower Parel. So please do come in huge numbers. Bring your friends. They're going to put out some great reports. And what's great is that 2 of the fittest women at the camp will get a chance to work out with Jacqueline.
That'll be fun.
Yes,
That'll be
that
great.
should be fun.
Yeah.
Any parting words, Abhishek?
Well, I think, Pulse XT, you guys have spoken a lot about it. I'm very excited about this association. Everyone in the Puma team is. I am really very confident the kind of brand we are and the kind of personality she is. It is going to be such a natural, great association.
I'm so
Well, more
excited.
power to Puma and to Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Now to open the floor for Q&As. Any questions from the press? Wow, looks like we covered everything. Oh, we have somebody there. Can we pass him a mic, please? Can someone pass the gentleman there a mic?
You for your association. I just needed to know कि training ambassador. So what does that mean actually? You would be training actually in regular intervals.
During every day?
Not every day, I mean to say. Like, whenever the sessions are there actually with Puma. The training.
Training sessions with Puma.
Yeah. Because it's mentioned you're a training ambassador.
I am the training, but what I do is I wear their training gear and the gear that they have for people who are in training. So all the fitness that we do in terms of like the Pilates or the cardio or the gym, that is all known as training. We're continuously training ourselves in our exercise. So, and Puma specializes in training gear. So.
And how important is the shoe actually? What do you feel like,
Oh, it's very important because actually a bad fit or shoes that, first of all, don't fit properly, shoes that I think are not suitable for you are not made properly, they can be very damaging, So you have to be very, very careful with the kind of shoes that you choose, the fit that you choose. Otherwise, you could possibly have an injury. So it's better to be safer.
So I'll actually add to that what is Jacqueline going to do with us as a training ambassador and how she will be involved. First and foremost, the kind of person she is the right person to do it. We feel that she is a youth icon, especially for those who are looking up to fitness. So we will use her as a medium to inspire the youth of India, especially the women, to train and stay fit. So I think there will be various campaigns, whether, on the digital platform or on various marketing mediums, where we will use her, where she will be used as an inspiration for training to stay fitter.
Any other questions from the media? Okay, wow. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Well,
yes.
Oh, you have a question.
Hi, Jacqueline. It's been a while since we have seen you on the big screen. So can you talk a bit about your future projects? You have brothers and a bit about the other films that you're doing.
So I have 2 more releases coming out this year. One would be Bangistan, which I've done a cameo in, and the other one being Brothers, which is releasing this August. And I'm going to be in filming for another 3 movies this year, which will be releasing next year.
And are you a part of a couple of Hollywood films as well? Can you talk about them also?
I did a film in Sri Lanka called According to Matthew. That will be releasing this year. And I also did an independent film abroad called Definition of Fear, and that should also be releasing for Halloween this year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jacqueline's going to be giving her bites now, so if you guys would like to come up closer to stage. Oh, sorry.
Jacqueline, you just spoke about your future projects. Just want to know, would you be incorporating the Puma shoe in your future projects or say in your item numbers or whatever? Because Kangana is bringing that trend back.
We have definitely discussed it. And I mean, it's I think once people associate you also with the brand, I think everything that you do kind of like, makes its way into it. So yeah, I mean, we obviously can, it's possible. Internally it has to be discussed. But I think, with the movies that I do, a lot of it somehow has, gets connected to fitness or dance or something or the other. So Puma will make its mark in my movies anyway, always.
Jacqueline?
Yes.
Jacqueline, many of celebrities are opting Hollywood movie. They are giving more preferable to Hollywood movie. Recently, you have worked with Definition of Fire. So does
Fear.
it? Yeah. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Fear. So isn't ऐसा है कि आप लोग Bollywood platform काफी छोटा है Hollywood से?
Not really. I just think that everything is becoming a lot more globalized now. And, different actors from all over the world are doing different cinema and doing different things as well. And actors are not just actually getting into different cinema, they're actually getting into different, walks of life. And they're, actors will now be singing or they might be doing various different things. And I think, that's because we consider ourselves performers and artists. And so, but it's a beautiful thing to be able to do other cinema as well. I mean, for me, being a Sri Lankan, I came to Bollywood, and I'm doing a cinema which is not, known to me. It's not from my home country. So it's just nice when you can expand and, learn and just, it's a beautiful thing.
So many of celebrities उन्हें CDs बनाई हैं, websites पे fitness mantras ही है. So are you planning for it?
Very good, very interesting idea.
We will discuss it. Yes. You've given us a good idea.
There are different forms of exercise to keep yourself fit, in fact. Like, so what is your favorite one, actually? What do you, in a very simple way kind of thing? Sweet and simple exercise where you feel on a daily basis.
Sweet and simple.
Yeah, I mean,
The split?
That's very
Sweet and simple.
No, I think, exercise for me is about challenging myself every day, and it's a bit of like a mental game as well that you put yourself through. So my exercises usually are not sweet and simple, but something that I probably do stick to almost every day would be maybe Pilates, but we keep taking it a grade higher and challenging ourselves all the time. So I think Pilates is something that I've been quite comfortable doing because it focuses on flexibility and strength, and that is something that my body actually enjoys.
Jacqueline, there was this report saying that you have refused to do an item number because of date issues. So is it true, and will we see you doing more item numbers in the future?
We'll discuss this later, yeah?
Okay.
One-on-one.
She's going to be giving bites, so if you'd like to bring the cameras closer to the stage, you can do that now. I'm sorry? Yes, it's a collective bite. All right, okay. One last word about Puma.
if you're overweight or if you're a little fat, then you exercise, That's what a little bit thinking about.
That's I think, like
So
the wrong...
how would you clear this thing, or would you be really trying to create a kind of awareness to keep yourself fit and healthy?
Fitness is not about size, actually. Fitness is about mental well-being. It's about your health, and it's about feeling good about yourself. And it's about your strength as well. So we keep trying to reinforce this as well. That even when we do the health fitness, the assessment this weekend, it's not about your size or anything. There are, people are made in very different ways, but what you get, the benefit that you get out of exercising is way beyond, physicality. So I think that's also what I try to keep saying, and trying to enforce as well. So yeah, because it just makes me feel really good. I know the benefits of it in the long term as well.
Oh, the lady there has a question.
So Jacqueline, you just said that sports fashion is taking over the world. So apart from Pulse XT, what about sports fashion do you love, and what do you incorporate in your daily wear?
Well, I love colors. I think it's really great when you can mix a bunch of colors together. I do my exercise mostly in the morning, so it just brightens up my day immediately. Also, we have a bunch of fun combinations. I think that's the best thing. Just from the tops, the colors, what you can pair it with. There's some amazing patterns and designs. So yeah, I think the funkier, it is, the better. Of course, we also have enough styles for people who want to go a little bit subtle. I'm extremely loud that way. The louder the colors, the better. But yeah, I think seriously, when for me it's very important because I have to get my exercise in every day, and then sometimes there are days where you have to squeeze it in between meetings or whatever kind after a shoot. So I like that my sportswear actually can transcend into something later. So if I have to go meet someone for a coffee, or if I have to go to an office for a meeting, I know that I can maybe throw a jacket over it. The black and white stripes over there are one of my favorites because, when you throw a jacket over it, a denim jacket or a black blazer or whatever it is, it still looks really cool. You could be anywhere, and still wearing that, and you could come straight out of a workout. So I think, yeah, sports fashion is something that a lot of people, I think, are inclining towards more because it's comfortable. You can incorporate your workout, and throughout the entire day, you can it can transcend into anything. So
we're going to go for one last question. So
Jacqueline, reports here.
Oh.
Jacqueline, reports suggest that you will be seen with Salman Khan again in a song for Hero. Is it true?
No, that song has been cancelled.
Thanks.
Okay, so your last words, Jacqueline, about Puma,
so
Pulse XT.
Yes, huh? Rose. So I'd just like to say that I'm extremely, extremely privileged to be here. With the kind of brand ambassadors that Puma has on board worldwide, I think it's like a huge privilege to be the ambassador in training for India. And I look forward to this association. I know it's going to be a good one. And I love the Puma team. You guys have been amazing. We've got a great campaign going. And this is so that we can inspire the world to be healthier, to be fitter, and to be happier. So
thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thank you, Aoife.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And
Thanks, Shruti.
thank you,
Thanks, Aoife.
members.